This is what makes your Etsy store successful, okay? It's not your title, your tags, your description, your images. It's not your delivery times. It is the product, well and truly. That is the most important thing by far. Okay, so let's do some product research. Before we do product research, we need to decide which niche we are going to search within, okay? So typically, a good indication of the niches that are good are what Etsy is promoting themselves. So there will be, depending on the time of the month, of the year, everything works as long as you follow this product research method, because we're going to be checking for sales. And if a product is getting sales and a store is getting sales, then we know to steal the products. And I'm going to talk about the strategy to actually do that and actually succeed. So we're just going to go outdoor and garden. Is coming into, well, we're in like spring now. So right now we're in the entire home improvement section on Etsy. There is literally thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even 100,000 products just in this section right here. So we're going to go to all filters in the left hand side and put the shop location as China. The reason why we are putting the shop location as China is we just want products that are being shipped directly from China. This is going to show us all of them. There are extras that will put their location as the UK, but they're actually shipping from China. A very easy hack to just find the best sellers as quickly as humanly possible is to click on this star seller button right here, click show results, and then we're going to come up to the search bar, and where it says at the end of the search URL is _star_seller. We're going to change star to best. So if we do this, it's just going to come up with the best selling items right now. And we can see that there is a bunch. It's over 150 products right here that are available that are shipped from China, drop shipped from China, and that are best selling. So they have a high quantity of sales in the past 6 months. So we're just going to open up anything really that takes our kind of fancy initially. This item is a heavy leather weight, brass, steel weight for leather craft. Keep your leather still. So if you want to keep your leather, if you want to keep your leather still, you're going to buy this item apparently. So let's come down here, and what we're going to be looking at with all these items we're going to open up today. In a second, I'm going to open up about 10. We are going to scroll down and click reviews for this item. There's 36 right here, and we are going to sort by most recent. If we sort by most recent, we can see how actively best selling this product really is. Okay, it's not really the hot selling item that we actually want to add to our store initially, okay? So we're going to scroll down here and we're going to look for something that's not too cheap. Like some of these items are a bit cheap. We're going to look for something that is interesting, unique, and not too cheap, okay? So this is a personalized item. We can sell this. These do work, and this would actually be an amazing product. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it's got a bunch of reviews past 30 days. Got 3 reviews at least in the past 30 days. But we're not going to go for that right now. We're going to try and find something unique and that's a bit better than that. So this item, diamond pricking iron back Japanese diamond chisels. So let's have a quick look. Little kind of chisels for leather. We can sort by and then sort by most recent. We see 17th of March, 14th of March, 9th of March, 8th of March. So in just a month, March 6th, it's got loads of reviews. What, like 6 reviews in the past 30 days, very easily. And this is actually a very good item. So it's high average order value. They're selling it for $80. So we want to have a quick look and see if we can find a supplier for this in a second. But this item is the perfect item to sell on your store. It ticks all the boxes, right? It's shipped from China. It's high selling in the past 30 days. We can see that based upon the reviews. We know roughly 10 to 20% of people are actually going to come in and place a review. So if it's 10 to 20% of people are placing a review, we can comfortably times it by like 5, even times it by 10, the amount of reviews they've got, and work out how many sales they've had. So minimum, they're going to have sales of 30 plus every single month, sale a day, and they're going to be making good money on this single product. So with Etsy dropshipping, it's not about having one winning product. It's about having hundreds of winning products that sell a few pieces every single day. With Shopify, you're going to have one winning product that's the hero product that makes all the money, and then you're going to have nothing else. Whereas with Etsy, you're going to have a few big hitters. Don't get me wrong, you're going to have a few big hitters, and then you're going to have a bunch of kind of medium winners that are doing anywhere from 1 to 3 pieces sold every single day. So let's see quickly if we can find these in China. So there we go. We found the exact same item available on AliExpress, and it's absolutely dirt cheap. Okay, so it's super cheap, literally like 50 cents. They are selling this in the set, so maybe this costs them $15 to $20 to actually deliver to a customer because they're selling a bunch of them. Let's have a quick little look down here. They're selling 3 pieces, so you can buy a single piece for like $1. So they're making a ridiculous amount of money. They're probably making at least $5,000 profit every single month from this just one product. So we want to study things such as the images, the title, the tags, description, the product type, the product category. The aim with this initial bit in testing, which what I'd recommend to every single person, the initial bit of research, is to really just understand the platform, okay? Understand the platform and understand the niche that you want to get into. The best way to understand the platform is to look at the best-selling products on the platform. You can see right here, this is a robin that's being sold, a rusty robin being sold for £5.99. We'll come down here, the delivery cost is £1.55 to the United Kingdom. We can also see the photos. Okay, so they've got 3 pictures. They don't show any packaging in their pictures. They just show the item in its natural habitat. You can also see here, so reviews for this item, sort by suggested. We change it to most recent. We click the last page. We can see when this product was actually listed. 2021. We can see it was listed June 13th, 2021. So we know when this item was originally listed. We understand that this item's been selling for like 3 years now, almost 3 years, like 2.5 years, 2 and a bit years. And we're just starting to absorb information. We just want to understand things. And what we want to do is when we're, say, looking at this other best-selling item right here, we want to see what the similarities are, okay? Again, we just want to come in and we want to really start to just understand what works on the platform, okay? And again, this item right here is £10.99 and it actually has free delivery, whereas this one's £6 and it does not have free delivery. It has £1.55 cost for delivery. So we want to come in and we want to really understand it, right? This one doesn't actually have any photos, which is super interesting and weird to see. Yeah, it's a simple item, it works well, but we want to keep going. We want to keep checking through items. So again, this one right here, again, the title, pretty similar to this one in terms of length, and in terms of length, very similar to this one as well. Come in the description, again, it's got the height in the description. They've got a bit more pictures here. They've got pictures showing the actual proper items there, and then just the items in the natural habitat is what they've got. Again, they've got 7 tags there. You want to start just understanding everything. And again, what you'll see here is you'll see similarities between the tags. You want to just really start to understand everything. And this may be very, very interesting to some of you guys. This may be incredibly boring to some of you guys. But if you put in the work here to understand the platform, like that's the real key thing here, is to understand the platform. If you understand what works on the Etsy platform, you will succeed. And this is why people fail with Etsy, whether it's drop shipping, whether it's print on demand, whether it's digital products. They just come on the platform, they list what they feel like will work. They list what they want to list. They list whatever, they just list some random crap, some random rubbish, but they've done no research what the market actually wants, okay? We're seeing here real best-selling items that are getting sales every single day, and they've been getting sales every single day for years. We're understanding, oh, those are working. Metal birds are working, so why don't I come along and sell a metal bird? Oh, metal bird feeders and metal garden ornaments are very cool and in trend. And I've seen lots of those and the photos are similar. Oh, but no one's doing this product. Like, that's the way you should think about it. You shouldn't just not look at anything and decide what you're selling. You need to study and understand the market, then decide what you're going to be selling. In a second, I'm going to show you another little hack to find best-selling items that aren't like bestsellers in terms of having the little Etsy tag. Because not every bestseller, not every item that you should copy and you should find and you should understand has that bestseller tag, okay? But very quickly, I want to talk about tools. And tools are very interesting on the Etsy platform because if you look on YouTube, you look on here, a lot of people promote loads of tools, whether it's Allura or Sales Samurai or Marmalade or any one of these Etsy tools. To be honest, tools can be useful, okay? So I use certain tools for certain things, right? But in terms of product research, I don't really use tools, and I've done multiple 7 figures on Etsy right now. The reason why I don't like using tools is because tools, when it comes to product research, are just drastically inaccurate. Like, they're terribly inaccurate because you can look at Sales Samurai and you can look at Marmalade, and they'll have totally different results about one product. So sometimes they're good to get an overall view, like a rough understanding of things, but they're very bad because they point you in the wrong direction. Whereas the actual stuff on the Etsy platform, the reviews, the sales, the actual bestseller badge, like things like this, they can't point you wrong because Etsy has the correct information on their website. And I'll also say a lot of people say tools are amazing, and a lot of these people on Etsy, people on YouTube that talk about Etsy, they don't actually use these tools. The only reason why they promote these tools is because they get paid from these tools. Referral link in the description, they have this, right? Or they're getting paid to do the videos. So they promote a tool that's kind of mediocre, they know is kind of mediocre. Really, if you're a beginner, you don't need tools. There are some uses for them. They do work sometimes and they are useful for certain things. They are useful for certain things, but to be honest, don't use them if you're a beginner because they'll point you in the wrong direction. Use the data you have available on the Etsy platform. That is the best place to find original data.